Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I was going to do another missing case of a missing child, but I don't feel right now doing that. I wanted to give a little bit more to the Devin Bond case. I don't know if you guys saw on the community or on the pinned comment on his case that there is an update. Now, if you don't remember, I did do a video a few months back, or maybe 3 months back, on Devin Bond. He was a 16-year-old child that went missing. He basically left his house in the early morning of March the 31st, 2017. And he has never been found. There were a lot of tips that the detectives did follow up on, but nothing led to anything for Devin. Now, I think it was this week, this Tuesday. I don't know what today is. November the 12th, maybe, of 2019. They had previously scheduled a really in-depth search for Devin in the Barfield Crescent Park area where his phone last pinged. And it had been asked why this area hadn't been searched before. It had been searched. According to the mother, this was either the 5th or 6th time that this area had been searched. It was, this park is a very, very large park upon acres and acres of trails and of heavily wooded areas, and it's just a very large park. It extends in vast land. Now, why was this search conducted? That is kind of up in the air. No true known reason has been released, but what was released is that Detective Pinson of the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department stated that he had followed up on a tip that he received earlier this year with an online gaming friend of Devin's that was in Texas, I do believe. And it was mentioned that Devin had mentioned depression a lot, well, not a lot, but several times at least. So I guess that possibly could be the reason for the additional in-depth search. And in this search, they didn't want any volunteers or anything to kind of muck up the area. They just wanted professionals only. And also had read that they had gotten out of state cadaver dogs as well. I don't know what it matters. Maybe a little bit more trained. I'm not sure why it was out of state, but they got only the professionals searching this area. And on the second day of the search, there were remains found. Now I'm going to try to do this without tearing up. Now, I don't know the family. I didn't know him. It's just a case that I have been very, I guess, curious of and have followed it since the beginning. But remains were found on that second day. And the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department did rush to the mother's house to let her know before it got out on social media that these remains were found. So with that, right now the remains have not been identified officially. They're still waiting on the coroner to, I guess, run out the tests needed to accurately identify who it is. But, however, the mother, Heather Simmons Bonds, has stated that basically there's no doubt that it is her son's remains, and they are starting now to, I guess, officially grieve for him. Excuse me. Ooh. Try not to tear up here. And basically, she knows that it's him without officially being identified as him. I would assume maybe because the clothing or the items that may or may not have been found in the area. Now this is all speculative because nothing has been released on this aspect. But I would assume items have also identified it as Devin, but again, you have to accurately go through all the steps of identifying the remains. So there is no, I was going to say motive, but there kind of is a motive on what may have happened to himself. Right now, there is no cause of death. We don't know. It has been speculated that, you know, he did take a gun from his father's house, and he did leave on his own accord and go into a very heavily wooded area. So I'm just going to leave that up to your own imagination. I don't want to say that here, but just because out of respect for the family, and I don't know that I could get through that without crying myself. So it is very, like I stated in the last video, it is very, very close to where I live, where the remains were found. And I just feel like, I mean, I didn't live here at that time because I had moved in, I think, a month or two later after he disappeared. But I still feel like I could have done something. Obviously I couldn't, but I feel, I don't know. I just feel it shouldn't have happened is all. So I want to, this is going to be a very quick video because, like I said, it is just an update, but I wanted to let you guys know that his remains were found, and hopefully the family can now be at peace in a way, and they can begin to mourn the loss of their son, Devin Bond. They did have a younger brother. He is now 10 years old, Dylan, and Heather and Steve can hopefully now start processing everything and not move on, but begin to heal. So if the family or any friends or family are watching this video, just know that I am truly and greatly, sorry for the loss of your son. Oh, sorry. I didn't want this to come out this way. I truly felt that he was out there somewhere, living his best life, I guess you say, his life. But I was, based on this information that we do know, again, we don't know it all, I was wrong. But I wanted to just give my condolences and let you guys know that I am here for you. If you need anything, I'm in the area, reach out to me. I will gladly help in any way possible. And also for anyone that feels that it would be best to end their life, please think about that. Yes, I know it is very strong at the time that everything is going on, but just think about it, give it time, think about all the other people in your life that it would affect. It's not just you that it would affect. I know you don't think about that in the time, and excuse me, my dog. But just reach out to someone, reach out to me, reach out to a therapist, reach out to friends and family, let them know what's going on, how you're feeling, and work on getting past how you feel now. It doesn't last forever. The bad times, they don't last forever. They are temporary. It does get better, especially at such a young age. If you guys are high schoolers and feeling like you have reached your bottom, just hold on. It does get better. Now, I know that with the COPA Act with YouTube, I may not have any high schoolers watching this, that's okay. But if you, as a friend or family of someone that may have suicidal thoughts, please reach out to them. Now, it is everyone's responsibility to help people in this mindset, basically, because they may be embarrassed to reach out for help. Just kind of ask if they're okay. If you feel that anybody is feeling this way, just check on them. I mean, I could keep going and going because I am really have a really soft spot in my heart for people with depression and anxiety and suicidal thoughts, because I understand. I've been there before, but I just want you to know that it does get better. Life is worth living. People are willing to help you, and again, reach out. If not to anyone, you're welcome to reach out to me on any forms of social media. So I'm gonna stop rambling and go ahead and end this video. And again, I would like to send out my condolences to the family of Devin Bond. And I will see you guys next time. I don't know quite how to end that. I will see you guys next time.